Well, Craig, thanks for joining us. A big 4-0 win on Saturday, and no doubt all the lads happy with that one.
Yeah, obviously the main thing was just getting through into the hat for the draw, but I think the performance was good by us. I think we made a good team kind of look average on the day. So yeah, all in all, we're confident. We're all looking forward to the draw tonight.
Well, yeah, we'll see what comes out of that one. For yourself, though, obviously you were withdrawn on Saturday. It looked like that ankle injury that you picked up at Scunthorpe.
Yeah, it was a little knock on it after I played the ball, but it was more a bit precautionary. So we've assessed it today, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it should be okay tomorrow. But we'll see as we go on today and tomorrow.
Well, one of the reasons we're talking today is obviously it comes up to a big milestone, hopefully tomorrow night for yourself. 200 games at Orient. Wow.
Yeah, it's come around quick. It's been a pleasure, to be honest. I've been through lows and highs whilst I've been here. But yeah, just as a professional footballer, you want to play as many games as possible, and to have 200 here as a club is just brilliant. And for me, hopefully I can make it 300 or 400. That'd be nice.
You spoke about, I think we spoke about the programme about you coming in and had that winless run in your first season here. Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, so if I remember right, after 9-10 games, I think we was joint first with Dagenham. But after that, I don't really know what went wrong. We just, was it 15, 16 games without a win? I think that was probably, personally and collectively, the worst time of my career. Like, to go that long without a win, I've never done that before, and I don't think many teams would have. But yeah, and then not long after, obviously, Justin came in, turned it around more or less straight away. Just the place just changed completely with him, and obviously next season he led us to promotion, and so going from a massive high then to then obviously the terrible news of losing him, and I think that rocked us all. It took us a while to get over it. So yeah, like I said, I've had a few highs, but then also some bad lows. Yeah.
And do you think those kind of difficult times when you kind of bonded a bit more with people in that kind of grief, do you think that's made your connection to the club a bit stronger?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously after it happened, we all had to pull together, all the lads at the time and the management staff. It was not easy for anybody. There was a bit of uncertainty. Everyone was grieving. I think everyone was grieving for a long time. People, we still are now, but yeah, that it brings you together. We had to deal with it all together, and obviously because we was all so close to him and all so close to each other, maybe that made it a little bit easier for us. Yeah.
And it made that kind of first season in League Two quite a surreal one, in the sense that it should have been something that was quite happy and should have had that bit between your teeth to kind of kick on, but there's a kind of that shadow over it where people were struggling to cope. So kind of now where we are now, obviously a couple of seasons on, things looking like we're going in the right direction again.
Yeah, like you say, normally when you get a promotion, you come into the league, the momentum's with you. We kept the majority of the group, so we would have all been in it together again. But yeah, definitely it rocked us. I think it took us, that season there was, Ross took it as interim, then we had Fletcher come in, and then Ross took it. But I think it was all a bit of a strange season because we was dealing with it. We was all dealing with the grief. But yeah, like you say now, obviously the gaffers come in. I think we're trying to get a direction again. I think it's shown with the performances this year that we're going in the right direction.
Obviously, you've been in a dressing room for Orient that were promoted before. When you look into this current Orient dressing room, are you seeing some similar traits?
100%. The year we went up, everyone was so close. Like literally, I know it's easy to say, it's a bit cliche, but everybody got along with each other. And now it's the same again this year. There's no cliques. We're all pretty tight knit, and we're also very hard working as well. So I think it all bodes well for us to go on and achieve something this season.
Obviously, a very big week for the club. 2 home games. We know we've spoken about that away form and how it's not quite where you want to be to kind of be pushing up into those playoff and automatic positions. But first things first, 2 massive games at home.
Yeah, definitely. As I've touched on, I think our away form's something we know ourselves. I don't think the performances have been bad. It's just the results where we should maybe be coming out with 3 points. We're only coming away with 1. But we've proven at home that we are very good. Like I've touched on again also, that teams that have come here this year that have been in good form, Bradford, Hartlepool, Exeter, we've kind of brushed them aside. Good performances and scored many goals. So yeah, it's a big week. 2 home games. We need to take advantage of it and then set ourselves going into the Christmas period.
And we know it'll be a difficult game against Swindon. I think you look at some of the metrics. They like to have a lot of the ball. They've scored a fair few goals, and they're a very aesthetically pleasing passing team. So we know it's going to be a difficult encounter.
Yeah, we did our meeting on them this morning. I think their away record, I don't think they've lost away, so we're not going to be taking them lightly. But again, we're confident of ourselves, how we perform at home. Yeah, we know it's a bit of a 6-point, if you'd like to say, because we're in and around each other. But yeah, we know they're a good team. But again, we've got to concentrate on ourselves and make sure we do what we need to do to win the game.